former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, Admiral Mike Mullen, said over the weekend that the United States has never been this close as it is now, to nuclear war. Do you agree with him?
Yeah, I do.
As trade tensions mount, China is conducting massive military drills in the South China Sea while U.S. carriers are sailing by. About 40 Chinese warships practicing in the live fire exercises, including its own refurbished Soviet-era carrier. China has laid claim to nearly 90% of that busy Asian waterway. Joining me now to talk about it all, Gordon Chang, Daily Beast columnist, author of Nuclear Showdown, North Korea Takes on the World. Gordon, great to see you.
Thanks, Fred.
Is that a belligerent act, what they're doing? I mean, they're basically claiming sovereignty over most of a vital trade route.
Yeah, certainly vital. People say $5 trillion of commerce on and over the South China Sea every year. People might quibble a couple $100 billion, but we're talking about a lot of goods that transverse the South China Sea. What China has done in these drills is essentially try to show the flag. What they've done is they've lined up their ships like they did in the 19th century, 2 by 2 with the carrier in the middle. And then the purpose there is to intimidate Vietnam, the Philippines, Malaysia into submission. The United States needs to be there because countries are going to give in to China unless they see the American flag on and over the South China Sea.
So what do we need to do? Just maintain a presence?
Well, we need to do more than just maintain the presence.
You have green range. Batteries release, Mach 5-1.
As the U.S. and South Korea gear up for joint exercises, the USS Dewey is preparing for a possible response from North Korea.
We're always ready to fight, and when you're ready to fight, you have to use all weapon systems available.
With a top speed of more than 40 miles per hour, the Dewey is fast, nimble, and deadly. 96 missile silos, a 5-inch gun, and 8 of these 50 caliber machine guns.
What you're seeing here is the smallest weapon on this warship, but its force is undeniable.
But the ship's most powerful system isn't a weapon. It is the Aegis radar, linking the Dewey with a dozen counterparts in the Western Pacific. A ring of destroyers creating a digital net stretching from Guam to Japan to track an inbound missile from North Korea.
A destroyer picks it up, and we knock it out of the sky.
The Navy's Aegis anti-missile system has a success rate of 80%, but 2 of its last 3 tests have failed.
Now, the European Commission has set out a plan to speed up the movement of NATO units and equipment across the bloc. The military alliance wants to remove delays that might be caused by roads and bridges being unsuitable for its hardware. The EU says it will identify weak spots and also propose improvements along North Sea Baltic routes. Eastern Europe has reportedly seen the biggest military build-up since the end of the Cold War.
A greeting between the British and Russian ambassadors, but it was clear when the meeting started that that is where the cordial relations ended. Russia called for this Security Council meeting to strongly reject UK allegations that Russia carried out the nerve agent attack.
Господа, я даже не знаю, как это комментировать.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't even know what to say about this. It's some sort of theater of the absurd. Couldn't you come up with a better fake story? We all know what the worth of British intelligence information is, based on the experience of Tony Blair. We have told our British colleagues that you're playing with fire and you will be sorry.